Wait. There's something happening in the lounge. I'm down. Okay, but first, Trainer. Hi.
I hear you were on the ground with the Reaper. He fired up at us a few times.
He fired at me a few
Joker
times.
pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers to stay out of the line of fire.
It's hard being in a fight like that, especially when you're not the one flying the ship. Joker's one of the best, though.
At first I was nauseous, swinging around in my safety harness. But then I was furious. Just... enraged. I wanted that thing dead.
You didn't want the Reapers dead when they attacked Earth?
I wanted them defeated. I wanted Earth saved. But I never wanted to physically tear them in half and watch them blow up.
Congratulations, Trainer. I believe you've discovered your fight-or-flight instinct.
Perhaps I should have stayed with chess. Although now I think I'm spoiled by the lack of explosions.
I don't know. I feel like we can upgrade Hollow Chest to include some explosions. Ooh, Wizard Chest. If we just find a program of Wizard Chest, grab that and then add some explosions, it would be perfect. Hold on, there we go. Where did we need to go? They were on the crew deck, weren't they? Alright, now I always forget, is left or right the lounge? I feel like right is the lounge. I can't quite see. Port observation. Okay, that's not helpful. You might as well change it to lounge. Yes, I was right.
The flush. Full house. Caught it on the river.
Shit.
Thought you were bluffing on the flush. Good for you.
Can it, Lieutenant?
Yes, sir, Major Alenko, sir.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Alenko, but you can't pull rank when you're at the cards table or playing a game. You can't pull rank to make other people lose. You've gotta... Everybody is an equal around this table. If only it was round. I could call it the Knights of the Round Table of poker.
Shepard, I'd deal you in, but Vega just cleaned me out.
Oh, come on. That really as deep as your pockets go? No sentimental crap stowed away? Investments?
I got some land on the Sunshine Coast I could put up.
I'll pass.
Yeah, no, Caden keeps spending his money on beer and food, apparently, hence why he had to do expense reports a couple of episodes ago. Jeez. What do you spend all your money on?
Hey, Commander. Hey, Commander.
What, that's it? Come on, guys.
That was quite the negotiation you've pulled off. And having both the Quarians and the Geth on our side, that's a very good thing.
Yep, that's what being a Spectre's all about. You're kind of gonna need to fill some big shoes as the next human Spectre. Alright, I'm going to back out of the room and come back in and see if they're gonna talk a little bit more, because I hate when I walk away from a conversation and it's still going. Nope, okay, we're all good. Now, I think we can get along with going on to the Omega DLC. And it's gonna be interesting because I can't bring any of my crew with me, which is extremely disappointing. I don't know who Arya has objections to specifically. I mean, maybe Archangel, aka Garrus, who was a little bit of a thorn in her side. Nope, I really can't guess. Alright, obviously we have Arya on our team, and we may or may not be getting somebody else a little bit later, considering the full complement is wow, we've got a lot of weapons. The full complement is supposed to be a team of 3. Alright, I'm afraid I can't share my highly experimental gun with you, but that's okay. And it changed it again! It changed the gun again! What is up with that? Alright. We've got some better stuff than this, though. Jeez. What have they been giving you? I guess maybe all of her weapons have been confiscated? Is there anything for accuracy? Very minimal. I do want to increase her powers because, as you guys will have known from the beginning of the game, where I got my flare, which is the ability I use pretty much all the time, maybe every 5 seconds, I got flare from Arya. That's her ability originally, and I had it because I've played this game several times now, if you couldn't tell, as I keep bringing it up. I don't know which shotgun to give you, though. I'm not a fan of the Rieger Carbine, personally. Let's go with the Claymore, because it deals a ton of damage, as you can see. And let's try and get that weight down just a little bit. And that damage can go up a little bit. Okay. I mean, that seems good. I want the weight down so that her powers recharge faster. In which case, can I have you not have shotguns? Yeah, that looks good. Again, I don't know whether AI weights go into their cooldown rates or whether it's a set timer, but oh, damn. But that's the case for Shepard, so I'm kind of going with the logic that that's the case for, well, everyone. But I also want to give you the biggest, baddest shotgun we've got, and I also want to be the most powerful person on the field. So I'm going to slow you down a little bit, Arya. Sorry about that. Alright. Oh, no. So many points to assign. We could just auto-level up, but I feel like we should spend the time to invest in things properly. Power damage bonus because you do have flare, and that's going to be a massive boon in this DLC. And then finally, oh, yeah, I think we're going to want to increase everybody else's health and shield bonuses by 20% because, well, that means I get to live and last a little bit longer, which I will massively appreciate. Flare obviously has to be maxed out. And as we all know, I like damage above everything else. Damage and cooldown, specifically. Yeah, that's combo detonation, so we're going to go with recharge instead. And damage. I tend not to be a fan of radius, as you've heard before, but just reiterating that if I'm using powers, I tend to use it on a specific enemy rather than, I'm actually going to go with Carnage before I go with Reeve. Reeve was great in the last game. Reeve is not so great in this game. Damage again. I'm not a fan of radius just because I like to target specific enemies. Great if it hurts other people too, but at the same time, that's never why I'm using a power. I'm always using a power because I want to take down someone specific. Then again, Flare is good for taking down a wide array of people, but more often than not, I will be targeting a specific enemy. I don't know. I'm torn, guys. I'm torn. We're gonna go with Reeve. I was tempted to go with Lash because we haven't really seen it so far in the game, whereas we've seen Reeve from Caden, if I remember correctly. Somebody on our team's got it, and I'm pretty sure it's Caden. But Lash just didn't seem good enough, whereas Reeve seemed a little bit more useful given the circumstances. Given, you know, how we've got stuff, we don't have stuff that would be great against barriers and shields, and I think that'll be really handy. Oof. Okay, we're gonna go with recharge speed. And finally, oh, wait, not finally, because I only have 4 points and I can't spend everything. Damn. Alright, well, I guess that's everything. Let's get into the game.
We're outshipped 4-1, and most of our vessels are transports with limited firepower.
We're not here to win a space battle, Jarl. We just have to punch through their line.
So you've commandeered a Cerberus cruiser.
The guest of honor has arrived. We can finally start.
Let me guess. You're planning on infiltrating the enemy fleet.
Exactly. We position ourselves to strike a crippling blow, then my forces join the fun.
A lot could go wrong.
The assault's been planned for weeks, Shepard. For now, just sit back. Let me steer.
Not the best start to our partnership, Arya.
How things begin isn't nearly as important as how they end. Bray, move through the relay. Signal the fleet to wait. They only follow on my command. Head for the command ship.
Cruiser, I don't have you on the flight plan. Identify yourself.
This is Captain Lance. Run voice recognition. Alpha Tango Z. We took damage. Seeking repairs.
Identity confirmed, Captain. Hold for approach authorization.
How did you get the captain to say that?
The hard way. That's right. Nice and slow.
Be patient. Get as close as you can.
Fire!
What? I mean, I understand we wanted to take out the lead ship, but why not just pull a stealth mission, get on board Omega, and start crumbling it from the inside, and then pull the fleet in later when things start to fall apart?
We're through. Head straight for the station.
We're being hailed by the General.
Should be interesting. Put him through.
Arya, I knew this had to be you. You'll never make it. Call it off now.
You're barking up the wrong tree, General. But maybe you can convince my partner.
Commander Shepard, I've heard great things about you.
I'll be honest, I'm amazed you recognized me through the mask. Especially considering that it's one of the Cerberus things. I would forgive you if you thought I was Kai Leng for a second. I would have been slightly offended, but you could be forgiven.
My partner here doesn't have much to say for you.
She's not used to being defeated. It clouds her judgment. A pity you left, Cerberus. We all sabotage ourselves in nefarious ways. Perhaps deep down you fear success. And Arya clearly thinks seeing you will unsettle me. Now it's my turn. I see you've gone to the trouble of augmenting that ship with Solaris armoring. An exorbitant waste. I've made improvements to Omega's outer defenses. My cannons will cut through you at will.
He sounds pretty confident.
Yeah, he does.
So again, I say turn back.
But why give
Let's
the
see what
warning
you've
unless you
got,
were afraid?
Omeg. End transmission. That went well. Set preset course. We're ramming the station. Everyone brace for impact.
What?
Omega's kinetic barrier will stop my ships from landing. I equipped this cruiser with disruptors to take it out on impact. Don't worry. We'll probably survive the crash.
Arya, this partnership, it's a two-way street. You gotta give me this information before I step onto the ship, which is the ramming horse, or the ramming thing. Battering ram, that's the word I was looking for.
Shields gone. All systems failing.
We can make it!
Arya, don't be stupid. Sound the evac.
Damn it! Program escape pods for the station.
Let's go! Everyone out! There's no time!
Oh man, I've been in this situation before. But this time, I actually made it to the escape pod.
Guess that asshole really did upgrade Omega's outer defenses.
So it would seem.
To be fair, did you think he was just gonna kind of sit idly waiting for you to attack it again? I mean, I'm pretty sure anybody would have upgraded the defenses.
Hope the other escape pods made it.
Alright, what's our target?
Need to hit the defense system station. Shut down Omega's outer defenses so my ships can land. If we don't, they'll be blown to bits like we were.
Got it.
This is what I brought you for. Ground assault. In combat, what you say goes.
I'll remember that. Can I get it in writing?
Arya relinquishing command? I'll believe it when I see it.
I can be a team player, Commander. I know where we need to go, and you can get us there.
Okay, let's move.
First of all, let's get rid of that stupid assault rifle. Nobody uses
I'm
assault
back.
rifles anymore.
Die.
Especially not when you have flare. Oh, I see more. Aria. Sorry, I mispronounced your name. No, you're gonna kill me in my sleep later. I know you are. You have flare too, for a reason. Yep. Usually AIs are a lot better about their powers, but lately, in the last few episodes, I've been noticing that they're... I don't want to say not as good, but they're definitely less efficient about firing off their powers when I want them to. Alright. Now's your time. Never mind. I should have reloaded. You know what? Fine. We'll do it the easy way, instead of the hard way. Alright.
Out the main exit. Use the controls to lower the blast door. Aria to Fleet. You alive out there?
Barely. Holding our own with the Cerberus fleet, but Omega's defenses are shredding us.
Keep my army intact, Gerald. That is your only job. Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
Oh, this is... What? When did you use your powers? Damn it! Aria, I should have just spent all of your points in flare and then just not given you any other abilities because... Well, you're using abilities without me telling you to. Alright, that was actually remarkably easy. Now, if I was actually here and able to do whatever I wanted, I would love to just kind of get into one of these ships, not fly it, just set it for a collision course with other ships, and then just rinse and repeat, because there are... Look, there's another one over there. There's this one. There's got to be more than just these as well. Like, maybe... No, that doesn't look like it's a platform that raises up. Okay, where do we need to go? That way. Go figure, it's on the opposite side of where I am. I really need to stop pushing that button.
Ground team, report in. Bray, you there?
Affirmative, but only 6 pods made it. Various entry points.
Rally them to you, then head for the rendezvous hangar. Start prepping for our ships to land.
Sorry I interrupted Aria very briefly there, but I wanted to make sure that she was using not her shotgun. I mean, I know her shotgun is really powerful for damage,
Every minute, more of my ships get obliterated out there.
but her SMG is the one with the power amplifier, and that's what we want, especially considering we are going to be using her for mostly her flare, because I'd prefer to stay back from as many enemies as I can. Nice. Because it just seems like the smart thing. Whoa, hello. That wasn't me. That also wasn't me. The hell?
Getting close.
I gave you an
Those cannons
SMG,
have
not
to
a rocket
stop.
launcher. General notice, population control reports disturbance in District 5 quelled. All surviving inhabitants accounted for. Rampart units will be left on location in case of further security breaches. I'm a little bit curious about those units. Sounds like a form of crowd control. It's interesting that Cerberus seemed to keep a bunch of the population here on Omega. I would have just gotten rid of all of them. That way there's no way anybody would oppose me, you know?
The next area needs to be repressurized. Initiating.
Alright, I'm going to get back. Because this... Oh. I was about to say, this seems like a great area to sit around and defend. So... I was going to defend. The problem is I didn't realize they'd be attacking from a totally different direction. Damn. Aria, need your flare. Him. This guy. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking for when I want a companion to shoot a weapon.
Repressurization at 47%. Repressurization at 79%.
Sometimes I question why I got rid of the sniper.